we welcome you to this Around the World series. It's been very successful. This is going to be very successful today, and successful by your attendance here and the quality of our panel today.
The 2030 Agenda emphasizes that social fairness and environmental sustainability must go hand in hand with economic development. To achieve that, we will need unprecedented cooperation among governments, industry, and development organizations. Only then will we see responsible, equitable, and sustainable development of oil and gas in a world on the way to a lower carbon emissions environment. Guyana provides an ideal opportunity to put these ideas into action, enabling long-term democratic wealth creation while responsibly and sustainably protecting its precious environment.
A key part of this Green State Development Strategy of Guyana is that of achieving balance. Even though we have a commitment to protecting the environment, we also have a commitment to development of Guyana. We have a commitment to economic development and to ensuring that the petroleum industry does well, to ensuring that the various sectors do well. So it's a matter of balance of how you place your emphasis in all those areas. We are not going to be focusing on oil only and leave everything behind. And we certainly are not going to say, well, the oil industry is not going to have focus. We're just going to have pristine forests, and people are just not going to be having the economic development that they're looking forward to. We have to be able to focus equally in all those areas, and we're going to follow through on that commitment.
We are all very interested in Guyana being a success story. You can imagine the reputation of these companies that are involved down there if things go wayward in a country like this. So it's not just a financial deal for us. It's not just a revenue, exploration game for us. Success of being able to tell the Guyana success story, both environmentally, as a monetary deal for the country becoming economically successful, and then as a welfare deal of the people of Guyana having better lives and living a better life because of the involvement of the oil and gas industry. That's something that we and Hess and CNOOC are keenly interested in, because we don't want to be involved with anything less than a success story down there. The reputations of these companies are very tied to it.
This post-discovery period is one where you're supposed to be asking these big questions about the future of the country. What is the vision? What kind of country do we want to be as a producer? Do we want to be, an oil producer that's like the most transparent? Do we want to be the greenest? Do we want to be the one with the best local content? You have to think about what you're actually physically going to do, what you're going to do with the physical oil and gas. But often it's not the best, this sort of time pressure doesn't create the best space for having these policy debates. But that is the moment when these are needed.
Oil and gas has a way of not directly employing lots of persons, but it has a tremendous magnifying effect over all the other sectors.
Can I just jump in on this, just to illustrate the transformative nature of the Guyana resource base? If in Guyana we're talking about 360 barrels per person per year, in Uganda it's 2 barrels per person per year. In Ghana it's 3 barrels per person per year. Nigeria also, because the population in Nigeria is so great, it's so big. So Guyana is on par with Qatar. It's that kind of transformative impact.
And I think what's important about the whole story here about it's the power of and it is oil and gas development offshore and a green development onshore, and in a country that is vastly majority is a pristine rainforest, so critical to sustainable development for the entire planet. So You know, the beauty of AND is to be able to do this successfully and in a trusted partnership.